listeners. You are welcome to our radio documentary. This update is brought to you by the members of Group 10, Drama and Documentary Production, concerning the End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria that started on the 1st of August to 10th of August 2024. We are here to provide you with detailed reports on the protest. Thousands of people gathered to demand for positive change in the country and fight for a better future. Protesters turned up in Lagos, Edo, Kano, Bayelsa, Oyo, Rivers, Plateau, FCT, Jigawa, Sokoto, Zamfara, and other states across the country against the nationwide economic hardship protest. The protest was carried out by mostly young adults, children, and even disabled people who were protesting against the bad governance, unemployment, hunger, pains, insecurity, lack of basic human needs, and extreme poverty in the country. It later became violent. Voices from the protesters, people in governmental power, are included in this documentary. Let's listen to some of the protesters.
And if government do not take careful, I do not know how the result will turn out to be. But let me quickly say again that these things we are saying is not what the president cannot do in record time. This is not what the president cannot do in less than 2 days. What is there in cutting the cost of governance? What is there in enacting policy, in reducing even this fuel price for the minimum time? These are things president can do, and I do it just almost immediately. But waiting for the lives to be lost, waiting for that to be, for the situation to escalate, man, just to tell you how the government is. How can people spend 21 billion in the house of the vice president? This is former vice president. Come on, that's a joke. In a country where we have over 100 million people unemployed and underemployed and unemployable, what are the schools? The investment in the schools there are gone. They have gone the drain. What is the budget in the school? What is the budget in security? Look at how these police armed forces are gathered around, and we have insecurity in the north. People are being kidnapped. My own cousin was kidnapped, and we pay 16 million naira for ransom. You can imagine it. And we have security operation around here, protecting nobody. Nobody.
My dad can never afford the payments of my school fees, house rent, and everything. It's no longer like before that I can buy biscuit of 20 naira or 50 naira. Now the biscuit is 100 naira.
Siminalayi Fubara, governor of Rivers State, gave motivational speeches to the protesters on the protest ground and expressed his assurance concerning a peaceful protest in Rivers State, saying their demands are understandable, and the only worry was that some elements should not take advantage of the protest and make things worse in the state.
I have never had any fear that it will be hijacked because I know that we have always been a government that is concerned about the people. Our only worry is maybe some elements who has taken it upon themselves to make governance difficult in our state, penetrating through this means to create additional problem. But if it has to do with the protesters, I don't have any fear. Their demands are germane, I understand. Hardship, bad governance. But like I always tell them, we must start from somewhere. Initial policies might not be friendly, but that is always at the end of it. If we are patient, tolerant, when I say patient and we are tolerant, there is no way the policies will not yield a positive progress and development for our states. I understand their feelings. Cost of living, cost of every aspect of it. Is it food? Is it cost of rent? Is it medical bills? We understand what is happening. But we were coming from somewhere very bad. And the government, right from the head, from the central, is trying to make sure that some of these things are properly addressed.
The peaceful protest turned violent in Kano State, north-central Nigeria. A lot of shooting occurred. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf of Kano declared 24 hours coffee in the state.
Therefore, and based on the powers conferred on me by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as the Chief Security Officer of the state, I have therefore declared 24 hours curfew in the state with immediate effect. Fellow citizens, gentlemen of the press, let me say that this action is made to ensure full protection of your lives and properties, as well as protecting public assets, places of worship, and business premises.
The police used tear gas to disperse protesters in Abuja that went on to protest at Eagle Square against the court ruling that limited them to Abuja National Stadium. We're now going on a short break. Thank you for staying with us.
Akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche. Akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche. Enyi na-aga na-esoghị n'azụ. Enyi na-aga na-esoghị n'azụ. Gwogwogwo ngwo. Gwogwogwo ngwo. Gwogwogwo ngwo. Gwogwogwo ngwo. Ige ntị. Gwogwogwo ngwo. Ị ga-anụ ka esi ele isi oche.
Them regular trademark.
Them regular trademark.
We have to fight for freedom. We have to fight for liberty. We have to fight for justice. We have to fight for happiness. We always get reason to fear. We no one die. We no one wound. We no one quench. We no one go. I get one child. My mama did for house. My father did for house. I want build a house. I don't build a house. I no one quench. I want enjoy. I no one go.
Welcome back from the break, dear listeners. Thank you for coming back. Once again, this information is highly brought to you by Group 10 members of Drama and Documentary Production. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, warmly addressed the End Bad Governance protest, expressing his pain concerning the loss of lives and property. He promises to ensure peace and security. He also tells protesters and their organizers to suspend the protest. Let's listen to the president.
A prosperous nation where each person may enjoy the peace, freedom, and meaningful livelihood that only democratic good governance can provide. One that is open, transparent, and accountable to the Nigerian people. My dear Nigerians, especially our youth, I have heard you loud and clear. I understand the pain and the frustration that drive these protests, and I want to assure you that our government is committed to listening and addressing the concerns of our citizens. But we must not let violence and destruction tear our nation apart. We must work together to build a brighter future where every Nigerian can live with dignity and prosperity. The task before us is a collective one, and I am leading the charge as your president. A lot of work has gone into stabilizing our economy, and I must stay focused on ensuring that the benefits reach every single Nigerian as we promised. My administration is working very hard to improve and expand our national infrastructure and create more opportunities for our young people. Let nobody misinform and miseducate you about your country or tell you that your government does not care about you.
Everything you just heard now are vital informations concerning the End Bad Governance protest. Everyone is advised to stay safe, watch your movement carefully, and strive for a better Nigeria. Thanks for listening. Please like, share, and comment. Thank you.